Wow, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are. This is your regular Dr. Purpose. I'm so excited to be on your face today. Today, I'm going to be sharing one of the important factor about discovering your purpose, and that is the power of your location. One day, I was just pressing, and the Spirit of God just intercepted me, asking me a very salient question that do you want to become great and fulfilled in life? I said yes. He said there are two things that you need to be mindful of. Two things you need to pray that God help you to achieve. And what are those things? He said number one, yes, pray that God help you to discover your uniqueness, your divine deposit, what has been buried in the inside of you that distinct you from the common, from the general. And so secondly, which is more important than even the first one, is that pray that God reveals to you where your divine location is, where you have been designed, where you are designed for, and where is designed for you to flourish. And I begin to understand the efficacy of a location, that as good as your seal, not everywhere is good enough to be planted for your flourishing. Like you can see in the parable of the sower, the seed have no problem. All the seeds that were planted were all perfect, were all healthy, but you could see the result by virtue of their location. So that is to say that no matter how good your intention is, no matter how wonderful your idea, your vision or whatever it is, if you're not planted on the right soil, you have just signed in for struggling, and that's not your portion. Now look at the case of Adam. God was very intentional to have planted Adam in the Garden of Eden if he needed to fulfill purpose. The moment Adam was moved away from that place, he started struggling. When God wanted to fulfill purpose in the life of Abraham, remember his name was Abraham, exalted father. Now God shifted his name from Abraham to Abraham, meaning father of nations. And so God was very in particular about where he can fulfill that mandate. And he said, I'm taking you to a land that is flowing with milk and honey, in Genesis chapter 12 from 1 to 3. Now you could see the importance of location. Or what about somebody called Isaac? Now there was a great famine in the land, and Isaac wanted to migrate to a better country in cold where there is greener pasture, just like many of us are jackbarring by virtue of the famine in the land. Now, but God intersected his idea and said, stay in this land, for in this land I've got a covenant with your father. For blessing, I'm going to bless you, and I'll make your name great. In verse 12 of that Genesis 26, the Bible says, and Isaac sowed in that land, and in the same year he reaped 100-fold. Why? Because he was planted in his divine place, his place for grace. Otherwise he would have encountered disgrace. Have you asked yourself, am I planted in the right place? Am I doing the right thing in the right place? Otherwise, no matter how good your intention is, you have signed up for struggling. I pray that's not your portion. My prayer with you at this moment is that God will locate you to your right location. Oyedepo said your location determines allocation. I'm trusting God that the next time that you'll be hearing from me, you'll be sharing, you'll be filled of testimony that thank you for that message that you gave to me, that from that day, God have repositioned me, God have ordered my step to where I am flourishing today. The next time I come in your face, I'm going to be giving you 10 factors that defines your right locations. What are the things that you need, the characteristics of the right location that helps you to authenticate that yes, you are planted rightly. This is your Dr. Purpose. God bless you. See you next time.